Is it working now? Yes, okay. Hello, and welcome back to Supercharged Dungeons and Dragons. It's been a little bit since we did this, so I'm going to let the players introduce themselves, their characters.
I am Cornelius Yeoman, the Aarakocran Swarmkeeper Ranger, and Spice the Trusson.
I'm Draco LeVar, the Dragonborn Eldritch Knight.
I am Lobelia, the Dark Elf Warlock of the Great Old One.
Ooh. I am Julian, the Changeling Wild Magic Barbarian.
And you are
When last we left our heroes, they had ventured deep into the heart of Wave Echo Cave, also known as the Lost Mine of Phandelver. Title drop. And they had made it to this interesting location that housed two buildings inside of a cave, one of which was occupied by a wraith, which demanded a magic item in return for their lives, essentially. And the other housed a strange floating being with 5 eyes, 4 of them on tentacles, not attached to its body. And after several unsuccessful attempts at deceiving the creature, it attacked. And this is going to be the first time that I will start the session by asking everyone to roll for initiative.
Yay! No, I dropped my die into a 28.
10 for him.
Oh, wait,
Did you
no,
roll a
11.
natural 1 again?
2.
11.
So I
Move on.
Nice.
You got a 10.
I got a 16.
20! Natural 20.
Oh, man.
That's 2 20s today. Even though.
What?
23.
Oh, what do you add to it?
Dang. Your dexterity.
It's
Dexterity.
right here. Initiative. Right here.
Initiative.
Your dexterity and your initiative are the same thing.
Oh, no, there's two different things here. Okay.
Say-
No, that's your saving throw. That is your saving throws. Those big ones on the side, those are your flat bonuses.
Okay, I got 17.
All right, so 17, 23, what? 3.
And
20.
What did you get?
Oh,
11.
someone activated Alexa. Turn Alexa up.
11.
Not Alexa, Siri.
I got 11.
Shut up.
I got
That was the
11.
last thing she heard before she went to sleep.
11.
I got 11.
Okay, 11, 23, 16,
17.
17, 3. And the spectator gets 6.
You're always holding me back. That's all right.
You're always dead last.
I'm always
We'll save the
last.
best for last.
There was
What's your
one
dice?
time. There was one time that I was first.
Oh, that was the day.
That was the day.
Oh man, this thing.
That
is
was
not
the day
that
when it
strong.
all changed.
Cornelius is first, followed by. Ooh. And then Drago, what did you get? 11.
Yeah.
He's third.
And then Spectation.
It's fourth.
And then Lobelia bringing up the
And then the anchor over here. Boom!
All right. So
What can I
Yeah,
say?
look,
I don't like. I don't like conflict. I don't
Yeah,
like
look, I
conflict.
made it double.
all right,
Oh, yeah.
Cornelius, you are first to act.
They're twins.
Random one.
You actually, technically, the initiative started off with the spectator firing its eye beams at all of you, but you were face to face, so you can see it winding up, and there's arcane energy in its four eye stalks, one pointed at each of you. So what do you do?
Rando wand.
Wand of Wonder. That's what it's called, by the way. Wand of Wonder.
So it is supposed to be a random one.
All right,
Okay.
roll me a D100 or percentile.
Wand of wonder, wand.
So I can roll 2, right?
If you roll 2 D10s, yes.
Alright, wait, hang on. I need to. Wow. I'll trade pencils with you.
All right.
Wait, no.
And you are targeting the spectator, correct? You are using the random wand in an attempt to harm the spectator.
Yeah.
All right. So the spectator is the target.
Now let's hope that the random one doesn't shoot butterflies.
Let's hope I shoot the lightning.
Funnily enough, I
Flies.
think that is actually an option.
Wait, what's the wand called? I need to write it
It's
down.
called a wand of
What's this?
wonder.
What's this? Oracle's wand?
Okay.
Wand.
Roll your percentile first before writing it down, please.
I already
Wand with really
I kind of need to look over a table to see what you roll after.
Okay,
you roll.
well, I literally.
Oh yeah, this is what the traditional one looks like, but that's not what it looks like for
Is
you
it?
guys. It doesn't
It's
look like
pretty.
that. Yours doesn't look like
Alright,
that.
two of
Well,
these.
actually, every time you use it, it
Sure.
flashes and it looks like that. But when you stop using it, it turns into just a regular stick. 61. All right.
That's good, right?
It's just 100 different things. It doesn't matter what I roll.
You point your wand
Oh.
at the
He's
spectator.
smiling. He's smiling. Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden, the ground turns green. And then you realize grass has grown just everywhere within the cave.
Is he deathly afraid of grass?
Well, he's also green, so probably not.
Is that my turn?
That is your action. There.
It's my turn
You
now.
grew grass.
Wait,
You have invoked the power of
Congratulations.
nature. You have invoked the power of
Can you
nature.
control the grass? Can the grass like come out and grab it?
That is yet for you to find out.
Okay.
Mm.
This might still be
Hmm.
You
useful.
still have your bonus action. Oh wait, you don't have any spell slots. Oops. You still have spice.
Well, that's
What's
attract.
he gonna do?
He can grant someone else advantage on their attack.
Grant,
Will it attract other grazing animals?
Dad.
No, you don't really. You can have him distract.
Yeah, Grant, Dad advantage.
No, the next attack. It's whoever attacks next.
I'm next. I would
Dad.
be me.
That would actually be you. So the spectator is hovering. It's hovered over the brazier that has green flames coming out of it, and it's hovering towards you. You just saw Cornelius brandish the wand, and then, as if there was a wave or a ripple, grass just began to grow outwards from beneath the spectator into a 60-foot radius on the ground.
Gosh.
It's a lot of grass.
So this entire cave is now filled with grass.
Where are we again?
In here.
Black spiders probably like.
No, it's just the cave you're in, not the entire cave system. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna attack.
Would you like to rage?
Yes, I would.
All right. So mark down you've raged once, and then roll a d8.
I have one rage left.
Roll a d8 then.
8, which is
Diamond.
okay. Six.
Ooh. Until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a +1 bonus to armor class, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus. It means it makes you one tick harder to hit. So you just add +1, change your armor class from 15 to 16 until you stop raging,
I'm just gonna
wherein it
imagine it.
turns back into 15.
Wait, so am I in your house?
Whoever is right next to him, so I assume everyone is
Next to
within
me.
10 feet.
Mhm.
So everyone gains a +1 bonus to armor class.
Boom! 14. You're welcome. Boom!
But
What's
only
your
when
armor
you're
class?
next to him.
What's your armor class?
19, I think.
Boom!
So-
He just
You
went
now
up.
have an armor class of 19.
He's
Yep.
18. Yep, he went up to 19. He's 18.
Yes, sounds like fighters.
All right, let's go.
So Cornelius, you now have a +1 to armor class because
You're
you are
welcome.
because Julian brandishes his sword and calls upon his wild magic, and all of a sudden, his eyes begin to glow. And- and
Ways of growing.
his eyes begin to glow, and there are these little sparks that start like little fireworks that are all around him, and it's making him kind of hard to see. But they're also extending and covering all of you as well. And all right, that was your bonus action. So now you're going to attack.
Yep.
All right. So would you like to attack recklessly or normal? And Great Weapon Master or normal?
I already answered you.
Reckless gives you advantage, but it gives creatures advantage on attacks against you. And Great Weapon Master takes away 5 from your attack roll, but gives you 10 more damage.
Only the
Yeah, let's do that one.
No, would you like to do reckless as well? Or...
Yeah, let's just do it all. Let's
All
try
right,
and
so
kill
you
these
have
things.
you have advantage on your attack roll, and you are Great Weapon Mastering, so you subtract 5 from it,
Oh, sorry.
and then add 10 to the damage if you hit.
And you make sure you write that down.
What?
First, I'm gonna roll. You kept going too fast.
So it's,
Oh my.
I feel like you probably have it written down somewhere.
9.
9. You rolled a 9.
I got a 19, a 14, and a 3.
A
Yeah.
14 and a 3. Okay.
9. -5, you said.
Well, he still has bonuses to it. So that means 9 plus your bonus. Again, you still have bonuses to it.
What?
And plus 6 -5, which means it's only a +1 if you're Great Weapon Master.
So 15.
So 15. Does that hit? That hits. And so that means you deal 2d6 plus 4
Yeah.
plus another 3 because you're raging plus 10 because you're Great Weapon Mastering.
You know I want to go back. Okay. All right, 2d6 coming up. Come on. 7.
7 plus
11. 7, 11.
so plus another 3 plus 10.
14,
Oh.
24.
You rush towards the spectator, and with a massive swipe from your blade, you cleave the eye stalk that was pointing at you off of it, and it roars in rage. And it is bloody.
What?
Can I roar back?
Yeah.
Alright. It's now the Watcher's turn.
I didn't think it was gonna take 24 damage on the first hit.
Let's go!
And I'm back there going,
For the record,
Yay.
that's my line now.
Rah.
Let's go!
okay, that's your line?
That's my line.
Okay.
It was always your
The boys used it and I like it, so I took it over.
I never use it.
You used it all the time. That's why I heard it and I took it over. I liked it so much it became my thing then.
I don't really care.
Like, okay.
Good. It's
That is impressive.
mine now. Yeah, it is.
Okay, that is the end of your turn.
rinse it and eat it. You don't have to
Drake,
chop it.
Draco, what are you doing?
Eating vegetables.
Eating a cucumber.
Specifically asked you to eat before.
Just rinse it and bring it over. Okay.
I asked you to eat.
You rinsed it already?
Okay. What are you doing in the game?
It's your turn.
He's attacking.
The cucumbers.
I chopped off one of its eyes.
I stopped.
Your turn.
This is the reason I told you to eat before, because I don't like it when you do this. It makes the game take longer, and it just doesn't. Yes, it does, because you have
I'm
to chew
going
and
to-
swallow.
I am going to attack it with my war pick.
Exactly. You could have said that 30 seconds ago, or
I did. I was doing this.
Move on. Move on. This is
I'm
taking
putting
long.
Cornelius.
roll the hit.
Okay.
4.
+5, so
That's a miss.
9?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll again too. Double.
So your second hit, yes.
6.
No, that's a 9.
That's a 9. Sorry, that's a 9.
+5
That flies.
is 14.
It's in. Hits. Roll damage.
Roll for damage.
Oh!
8.
8 damage.
Plus 3.
Plus 3
3.
is how much?
8 plus 3.
8 plus 3 is 11.
There you go.
11 damage. All right. This thing is. You rush at it right beside Julian, and as Julian falls to the side from the weight of his attack, you did this. Look, and you're like a baseball player. You swing to the side.
You're not falling.
You're not. You didn't fall to the ground. You
He
just
just
did
meant as you.
this. You strike out over his shoulder and you cleave off another one of its eye stalks.
Combo.
Nice.
And you feel like if you had some sort of surge, you might be able to finish it off.
Surge.
You have action surge. Which means
Surge.
this is the first time you watch as Draco makes his 2 attacks and then with a blinding speed, something you've never seen him do before, immediately lunges and attacks again. Because he has used his action surge as a fighter.
And I'm like,
Roll to hit.
I'm going, what?
16.
That already hits because I got.
What happens to it?
I bring my pick around, and then it slices through all of the eyes at the same time. On one
Alright.
slice.
The 2 eyes that are left, as you make your second attack and are getting your balance back after your 2 hits, the 2 eyes try to lunge at you because it's actually the spectator's turn. It's actually
I need to see something.
Cornelius, the bird.
Hello.
The
Looking at your
true
cat.
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
So since it's the spectator's turn next, it thinks, "Ooh."
He wanted to come out whenever I was putting him to bed, so I let him out.
Aww.
Okay. So
The spectator begins to lunge at you with its 2 remaining
Alright, now I
eyes,
am putting him to bed.
and
Good
with
night.
blinding
Good night,
speed
Cornelius.
and deadly accuracy, you bring your left war pick back up and slice through all 3 of the eyes, and it goes, and then as it kind of like starts spinning and floating to the ground, before it hits the ground, it vanishes into a puff of smoke. The spell binding it to the material plane has ended, and it no longer exists.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go see that magic thing that it was protecting.
With all the green glowy stuff.
let's go and
This thing was really easy to kill.
let's go
And
investigate.
Lobelia didn't get a turn.
Yeah, it's fine. I was back there like, go.
Honestly,
go,
look,
go, 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 go,
you-
go, go.
You're lucky you managed to take it out before it got a turn because it had barely any health and terrible armor class, but it had some scary things it could have done to you if you would have let it get its turn. Because it's like a baby beholder, and beholders are terrifying.
Thanks.
We're a great team.
So what's this?
Go team. Good night, Cornelius.
Good night, Cornelius.
Is that a good cucumber?
And now back to this song. So the spectator's dead. I can finally get out of my phone.
Let me see your cucumber.
yeah.
Cucumber.
Comba.
Cucumber.
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 Ay, caramba.
Hi, cucumber.
Ay, cucumber.
All right.
Hey.
The strange being that was guarding
The cigar.
the Forge of Spells has been defeated.
And I'm going to go look at the spells.
She's trying to move the door.
You're going to look at the Forge of Spells? Alright.
I think Lobelia needs to go look at him. She's the one that can cast the spell.
Yep.
Crash.
That's good.
There, you guys got to see Cornelius on stream.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nobody
Can
gets to, got to
we-
watch
can
it
we-
live.
can we
No
have
one
a-
got to watch it live.
Can we have a golf clap round of applause so that we don't wake him? For Cornelius.
This is for Cornelius. What is that?
Yeah. All right. So you walk over
Blade clap.
and you investigate the forge of spells for the brazier of green flame. This entire room is the forge of spells. So this is the green flame brazier. Give me, Gabriel. Give me an Arcana check.
16.
Which is probably a 19 because of your intelligence.
Arcana, where is that?
Arcana, it's all the way at the top of your skills list. Well, somewhere near the top.
Third from the top.
Somewhere near the top.
I got a 19.
So you got a 19. So you look at it and hearing
What?
Lobelia's.
Where are you?
It's got a +3.
He's a smarty pants because he's a wizard fighter basically. And you can tell from what you've heard from Lobelia's frequent detect magics, you can tell that this is clearly the thing that has been showing the magic around the cave. It wasn't the wraith, it was the brazier.
Nice.
And you can also tell with your experience trying to grasp magic and cast spells, you've learned of how time can affect certain permanent spells. The Forge of Spells is clearly not what it once was. And unfortunately, this you can guess it probably doesn't have the power needed to create magic items anymore. But it may have the power for something else.
Gold stuff, gold stuff, gold stuff.
You get the feeling that if you put your weapons into the
Gold
brazier,
stuff, gold stuff.
they would be imbued with magic, if only for a little while.
And I dip my beak in it.
I will dip my weapons in it.
You,
I'm wearing my shirt.
as soon as
I
you,
feel bad.
as soon as you move towards the brazier to attempt to dip your beak in it, the smell, it smells almost like arcane magic. And as you get close, it starts to burn your nose. Like the smell itself, it starts to smell like. You know that feeling when you smell something that's just like so pungent that it burns your nose?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like. And as you get closer to attempt to dip your beak in, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Woo woo.
Hey, man. Could I have a...
Sorry.
Could I have a Pepsi?
No.
So could I have...
Not right now.
Oh wait, saving throw.
Not
Sorry,
right
I'm sorry. 14.
14. All right. So you do not cringe away at the
Good, I'm not cringer.
the smell. You kind of like you
Oh, wait,
block
that's
your
right.
nostrils
Cringe doesn't
and you
sound
you kind of like put your you stick your talons into your nose holes to block the smell. And are you sure you want to proceed with this action?
Yep.
All right. So you plunge
It's not gonna
your
kill me. I've done it
beak
before.
into. You've never done this before.
I did this with our other campaign. I did something that made my
Which other campaign?
Austin.
You've never done anything like this before, Ethan. I was there. Eating lightning boar is not the same as
No.
dipping your beak into an ancient brazier.
Does that mean...
No, whenever I made
If you
when we were
dip
making our weapons gold and shiny and stuff, I dipped my beak in it. Remember? Well, not my beak. I dipped my hand in it and it turned my hand gold and I couldn't move it.
No, it encased it in gold.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it
So
with my beak now.
you dip your beak into. All right. So give me one more Constitution saving
You
throw.
won't puke anymore.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
You
Come
won't
on,
have to
Nat
puke.
20.
All right. Let's see this.
Twice today.
Let's see this.
3 for 3. Woo!
4.
As you
5.
plunge your beak into the forge, you all of a sudden get the urge to sneeze, and you inhale some of the fire,
Woo!
and you take 5 radiant damage,
Woo! Yeah.
and then you sneeze, making the flames go everywhere. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw,
Woo!
and you
You're
make it with
welcome.
disadvantage.
You're welcome.
Oh wait, could I use chromatic orb to put the fire out?
That's not how that works.
It's water.
That's not how it works.
10,
What am I doing?
Dexterity saving throw.
11.
All right, 11. So, what did you roll?
I got a 5.
All right.
4. So
Ooh.
Oh boy. So what's your dexterity saving throw?
just
6?
6.
Oh my gosh.
10.
10.
I
All
have a
right.
plus
So
6.
as you sneeze, you manage to duck as you sneeze, and you are just far enough away because all of them just rushed in, and you're still standing far enough away that you can just kind of jump back. But you two, unfortunately, do not realize how bad this was. So you two take 7 radiant damage from the flames that spark outwards, and you still take 2, but you take nothing.
Guys, I need to take a long rest. I think I have 4 hit points left.
20
You still have your second wind.
20 health.
No, I used that already.
You took a short rest. Your second wind. All right, roll a d10 and then add your level. So add 4.
Wait, I need to do a race. So what is 14 minus 7?
What's
Don't
14
really.
minus 7?
Come on now.
What's 14 minus 7? Yeah. Don't worry, he's not stupid.
he has an intelligence of 16.
No, I do.
No, you don't.
That's full.
I'm pretty sure you don't have an intelligence of 16. So roll a d10. That is a d1. Oh, that is a 10. So you recover 14 hit points.
Oh, that's better than before.
Oh.
Oh.
So 7 more hit points than you already
I got 21 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You can do math.
That's more than
I'm
me.
impressed.
That's more than me.
Good.
Okay, so
It is
now that
more
than-
now that I'm
so-
hey, can I say this? Now that I'm okay, I would like to take the mace on the wall.
Oh, great. Booby trap mace.
All right. So there is, after all of this happens, Lobelia, since you were the only one who didn't take damage from that encounter, you look back over at the things that the spectator was guarding with the mace and the breastplate.
I'm gonna take the mace.
You are on the ground nursing your burns.
Yeah, I'm going to. I want to investigate. I want to make sure there's not a trap.
You could have the rest.
How do you investigate?
I am going to go closer to the breastplate and the mace and look for. I don't know, not secret passages, but like.
But like secret passages.
Chewy bread.
Well,
Like
buttons,
indents in the
like,
floor.
yeah, different.
Like trapdoors and stuff.
Yeah, that type of thing.
You are confident that there was a trap in this room. You just killed it.
Oh, okay. Good. Then I want to take the
Breastplate.
breastplate.
You pick up the breastplate and nothing happens.
I was expecting that. Also, I don't think our viewers can even hear what we were doing.
Oh, there was one viewer a second ago.
Oh, really dramatic.
All right, so yeah, this breastplate has a gold dragon motif worked into its design.
That's it.
It has some like you have your magic side on, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, it has abjuration magic basically woven into it.
Cool.
And you know what? Also, I'll grant you, it is a +1 breastplate,
Oh,
meaning it gives you the effects of a breastplate, and on top of that, it gives you a +1 bonus to armor class.
cool.
And you can tell you're not quite sure, but you think that there's something else, like some other sort of protective magic in here, but you can't quite pinpoint what it is exactly.
All right, I'm putting it
And-
on.
Okay. Now I'm taking
Will it fit me?
Let me see.
Probably
I need
not.
to check because warlocks are only I think a breastplate is medium armor, and you are not proficient with medium armor. If you put this on, you won't be able to cast spells.
Oh,
Eldritch Blast.
And it's just like sparks.
what would happen if I dipped it in the?
Oh, also, I would like to dip my things in it.
Oh, you put your.
But I'm already there. Why can't I do anything?
It's just like I did.
You're a bit busy. Your beak is all charred, and
I still only took less damage than they did.
I dip all of my javelins, my
You shouldn't
throwing axes,
I
and
took
my
2. You said they took
vortex.
5 damage. At the
yeah,
thing.
but you took damage before as well. So whatever, you're both doing stuff. So you put your
Warpix,
Warpix
javelins.
into it, and you can't fit all of your javelins into this thing. You can only fit your Warpix. And
No,
you,
can't.
you have to hold them there.
Like I just Warpix them.
You're like toasting marshmallows, except it's your Warpix. So let me see here.
And I bring them up. There's nothing.
Yes,
there.
breastplate is
Melted.
medium armor, so you cannot wear it.
Okay.
All right. Can
Hey,
I?
Dad,
But-
breastplate.
But he's a barbarian. He doesn't use armor.
Mm.
Hey,
You can wear medium armor.
but it's for girls.
No. It's just a
No,
breastplate.
a breastplate. It's a thing that you wear to protect your chest.
That's what He-Man has.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have a breastplate.
Oh,
So wait a
man, that looks
second.
so
Wait a
cool on
second.
you.
What armor are you
Just
wearing
because
right
you don't
now?
have-
What armor are you wearing right now?
How do I know?
You're supposed to write it down.
I don't write that down. You never tell me to.
Yes, I do.
No, you. If it's not written down, then you never told me because I write
Here's
stuff
the
down. You tell me.
Ranger. What you start with?
Wait, did he just
Rangers
Ranger.
start with.
You heard it too, huh?
Did you choose to start with scale mail or leather armor?
I think leather. I'm
So
pretty sure it
let's
was
see,
leather.
scale mail or leather. So scale mail.
Probably other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was leather.
Scale mail is AC 14 Dex. What's your AC? 15. Okay, so you definitely started with leather armor. So you're wearing leather armor right now. If you want to, you could doff your leather armor, don this breastplate, and your AC would be, since you have Dex, your AC would be 16.
Sure. Well, I mean, why would I not?
I think. Wait, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
No, your AC would be 17 because it's a +1 breastplate.
Yep. Do it.
So, all right. So you are now wearing the Dragon Guard breastplate, and there's like it's all shiny and golden with like dragons.
Ooh.
And your AC is now 17.
Cool.
What's your AC, Gabriel?
Now, wait, no, that's
Actually,
almost 18.
Dad's rage has ended, so all of you, your AC is back down to normal.
18.
So yours is now 18.
Imagine if I dipped my chainmail in the thing.
So my
You can
AC,
try that as
my
well.
AC is 1 less.
I want to dip my my billowing robe.
A magic cloak.
You
That's
put.
it when you do
Well,
it.
actually, you're over by the mace right now. So would you like to look at the mace?
Sure.
Yeah, no, wait, I was gonna get the mace.
You're
there.
currently holding your war picks over a brazier.
Mom, imagine if you put your cloak of billowing in, and then whenever you use it, there's actually wind.
You just like shoot wind and just turn it into a magic flamethrower.
It's just like I start a bonfire.
Yeah, so you walk over as you see. So you're putting on the breastplate. Julian is standing guard, and it looks like Draco is making s'mores. Like, because you can't see, you can't tell. You know that they're war picks, but if you didn't know they were war picks, it would look like he was toasting marshmallows because you can't see the blades out through the fire. And you look at the mace. The mace has evocation magic woven into its design, which is the magic that is used for attacking. So like Eldritch Blast, Magic Missile, those are evocation spells. So it is clearly meant to deal damage, but it also, let me check something really quick. This spell.
Lightsaber.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's just evocation. It has an evocation in it. And the head of the mace is shaped like a sunburst and made of solid brass.
Interesting.
I like it.
And
I think I want it.
You can't.
you can almost feel
Doesn't matter.
something else inside of it as well. Like besides its normal, like
Normal magic.
or normalness, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Ethan.
Would you like to?
I'd like, yeah.
Would you like to attempt to like
Yes,
activate it?
I would love to.
The mace glows with bright light, as bright as a torch. So like 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim light.
Not good for your eyes.
It doesn't. It isn't sunlight.
Oh, it's magic light.
It isn't sunlight.
It's like my moon touch rapier.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But better.
I like
So
it.
I no longer will use
I want to take it over to the
And-
thing and see what happens.
You try to put it into the forge.
No, I mean, I want to make sure that they're not.
All right. So I'll say this has taken over a minute. So Gabriel, roll me a d12. Yes.
10.
10. All right. Your war picks are now enchanted as +1 war picks
Enchant.
+1 war picks. Write it down.
for the next 10 hours.
+1 war picks.
So that means you have +1 to hit rolls and damage rolls. So it's easier to hit and easier to damage. And you would like to dip the mace into the flames?
Wait, is my by the way, is my what's it called? Is my longbow done yet?
I think it's time we did one of those.
What?
Roll me a percentile.
Is my longbow and rapier done yet?
You are donning a breastplate. It takes time to don armor.
Before that whole thing happened, I said, "Hey, I was there too." You said, "Fine, you can be doing it too," and I did, and then you did it.
Okay, whatever. Roll me a
Is
d12.
it-
Your rapier and your bow.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a d12.
I need to find my
I don't
other
It's you just roll this twice.
Okay.
So once for 10, twice
Okay.
for 1.
All right. I'm like, I don't have the same ones that
Mhm.
everybody else has.
2.
2,
1.
21. All right. Oh, that's interesting.
Yay, 4 hours.
So
4.
you for 4 hours, those weapons are now +1. You dip the mace into the forge, and it crackles and then sparks, and it flies out of your hand and hits the wall and hits the ground again. But as that happens, the flames wash over you and they don't do anything, and you can almost feel the arcane energy coursing through your veins.
So I can
And
like touch it and it doesn't hurt me.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, sorry.
When you tried, you know what, roll me an Arcana check.
Ten.
When you
Plus what? Arcana.
When you dipped this mace into the forge, it triggered a wild magic search. And it imbued
Wild
you.
magic right here.
Yes, but even wilder than yours. So there are instead of 8 options, there are 50 options on the wild magic table.
Oh.
So
Looks like you're getting enough shit
the option that you got is that since you are not in combat, since you haven't like rolled for initiative, the next time you roll for initiative, an effect will be added where the next creature that you cast a spell on has disadvantage on their saving throw against it. And you will have spent that arcane energy.
Cool.
So it's an arcane thing.
It's basically a booster. It makes creatures, it makes it more difficult to resist her spell. And
Awesome.
that is that your weapons are now glowing. Your weapons are now
My weapon doesn't get the glow.
glowing. You didn't choose to put it
You
in.
didn't say anything. You
And
didn't.
besides, yours is already a +1. If you attempt to put your blade into the forge, you can assume it will also cause a wild magic surge because it's already magical.
But my rapier was already magical.
It's not a +1. It's Moon Touch is a very weak enchantment. It only lets it glow.
All right.
It is so it's now a +1. Your sword, you know what? Your sword glows brighter now. It glows
So are
as
we
bright as a
supposed to try to
torch.
take this thing with us?
Yeah.
It is clearly fastened to the floor.
Yeah, let's break it out. Woo!
All of you have at least experience with at least one magical item, and you can tell this ancient brazier probably won't be able to be moved anywhere.
Let's still try. Woo!
No, we could just bring him here.
Let's still try. Woo!
You killed its guardian, so there's not very much danger here anymore.
We could just go bring him here.
Let's bring it to him. Woo!
All right.
Yeah, I think
So
that-
and also it occurs to you that the black spider didn't actually give you any limit to how long it needed to take.
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah, long rest. Let's go.
I know. We're gonna have to do that.
all
soon.
right.
Before we go back and fight him, we're gonna have to do a long rest so we can get back in it.
Alarm.
You're going to long rest.
Yep,
Seriously,
cast alarm.
guys? I don't think that's a good
All right.
idea. There are ghouls here.
There's that.
That's
there.
why I cast alarm.
So you hide in the forge of spells. You close the doors. Do you bar the doors as well?
Mhm.
It occurs to you as you're holding up this place that since this place is magic, this forge is magical. This might be the safest place in the entire cave.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
So, as you sit down to take your long rest, all of you,
Rocks fall and everyone
roll
dies.
me a d20, everyone.
Wow.
Did anyone roll a 1?
12.
Why are we rolling a d20?
I rolled
Just roll a d20. 11. What'd you roll?
4.
4. 14. What'd you roll, Gabriel?
12.
What'd you roll, Ethan?
11.
All right.
I rolled terrible.
You all have gained the benefits of a long rest. Well, Gabriel, what's wrong?
My rages are back.
What's wrong, Hero?
Nothing.
You have all your spells back. You have all your spells back. You have all your spells. Everyone, you get a spell.
My
You get a
hit-
spell. You get a
I get all my hit points back, right?
Yeah, everyone has gained all of their hit points, and you each get you regain 2 of your hit dice because that you spent during your short rest. Gabriel, what's wrong?
What was temporary hit points? I don't need those.
Nothing.
Gabriel, what's wrong?
I was already gonna go to get the mace. And I always wanted that mace. That's why I wanted to start out with D&D.
Okay, she didn't go. It flew out of her hands, and she
It's
didn't
on
go
the
pick it up
ground.
again.
It's on the
Yeah.
ground.
You can
And
get
she's
it.
a warlock. Warlocks don't use weapons. They're like Iron Man. They shoot stuff.
Mm.
There you
So,
go.
do you want the mace?
Yeah.
Would you like the light bringer? It is a mace.
Can I have the base? Yes.
He's
Amazing.
kidding.
Okay.
Exactly.
hmm So you now have a mace. It is a +1 mace, which deals 1d6 damage. +1 because it's a magical mace. But while it is glowing like a torch, it deals an extra 1d6 damage.
Should you be writing this down as a weapon?
Yeah.
We'll write it. We'll write it down later. Like I can tell him what to roll and stuff. But what I can also tell you, all of you, your magical powers, because of all of your trials and getting to know your powers and your abilities and knowing your limits, all of you, as you sleep, you dream of your powers respectively, the power of nature, the power of the arcane, the power of the beyond, and the power of chaos opening up before you and getting even more potent, more powerful.
Oh boy.
And you can sense that you have leveled up to level 5.
Yeah.
Level 5.
This,
Do we gain something for level 5?
for you 3, every time you attack now, you can attack twice instead of once.
Which 3?
Wait.
The martial casters. And for you, when you cast Eldritch Blast, you can shoot twice instead of once.
Wait, so that means I can hit 3 times?
Wait, what am I doing?
Mhm.
3?
Well, we will discuss this and I will print new character sheets
Right.
between like next session. You don't need to put those away yet because we're not quite done yet.
I had it on a 5 now.
But
Hold on.
I'm not going to because there's no reason to.
Hold on. I'll
You don't need to.
right back.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna get my mace.
No, you don't. You know that's a flail.
Come on.
It's all mace.
No, come on.
No, mace.
Come on.
I might change it to a flail.
Gabriel, no,
Wait,
Gabriel.
wait,
this
wait.
I need to
I
help
need
real
to
quick.
check how different.
I don't think
they
he
are.
knows. Gabriel, a mace,
Okay,
I know.
a
It's like a
stick
stick.
with a chain, a stick with a chain with the thing. That's a flail. A mace is just a stick with the ball of it.
Yeah, a stick with a
Like
spiky.
Michael and
Mhm.
Narnia, he had a mace. It was like that stick that you
Yeah, I
used.
know.
Yeah.
That was really
Walkman
cool.
has that. Just
Yeah,
a
that was really cool.
Not man.
That mace was really cool.
Well,
I'm gonna go get my flail.
no, not right now. Not right now.
Come on.
I want to fight now. I want to fight now. I want to
Yeah.
shoot
We're-
people
we're-
twice.
We
We're
started
resting.
this off with a fight. So you are all fully rested and well rested and whatnot.
And leveled up.
And not technically not yet. You're not
We're getting there.
yet.
We're getting
You're getting there
Black Spider,
because
let's
there's
go.
a lot of preparation that needs to be done. You need to pick more spells.
Hey guys,
You actually all of the spellcasters need to see if they want to forget or learn any new spells.
could we go fight those skeletons?
That's just
Could we go
Oh,
investigate those skeletons?
You want to go? You want to go look back at the skeletons?
Yeah.
That would mean going back through the spore cave.
Oh no, we take damage there. Not doing that.
Well, it's because Ethan tried tasting.
No, it's because you walked through it.
Yeah, you have to walk through it.
Unless
Unless somebody could fly and put the rest of us in some kind of bag or something. Can
No,
we fly above the poisons?
no.
Potentially.
Okay, let's get in the bag.
Put us
We'll
in
like-
a bag.
Put us in the bag
Mom.
and fly us
No.
over.
No,
Why not?
no, not right now.
So,
Alright.
so could we change it to a flail?
It might be almost at a stopping point because it's kind of like, what's going to happen now?
We were gonna stop playing.
See, we've gotten so good at battling, we've killed that multiple-eyed slimer.
Multiple-eyed Slimer.
Spectator.
Oh, we saw the new trailer for the Ghostbusters.
The slime tater. Yeah, there's this one scene where there's a ton of tiny little marshmallow men just playing with each other.
He's at the supermarket and they all pop off in the shelves. Little stick puffs.
And then they start playing with each other. Then a toothpick goes through one, and then he goes.
So
That's funny.
you
Hey, try that
have all taken.
But only try to go.
Well, actually, since you took a long rest, your weapons are no longer magical.
Oh,
Let's dip it again.
Okay.
You're not going to dip them again.
Why not? We're still in the room. Let's go for a dip.
I'm not allowing you to dip them in again.
So Julian, could we exchange it for a flail?
No.
For
Flails are more powerful than maces. I checked it, and flails do 1d8, and 2d8 damage on a fighter is a little bit too much.
Well, we could just pretend it still does the same, but
No.
come on.
What he means is he wants to say it's a flail, but it's actually a mace.
It could just be a flail maze.
a place.
We'll talk about this later.
Flace.
Put a pin in it.
Like,
Could I
So,
get
what do you do? No, we're doing something right now. what do all of you do? You're all well rested and whatnot, and your familiar's Charcoal is still sitting under your hat, waiting for you to call on him. Winthrop, Ever, the familiars are magic, so they don't need to sleep. But Spice sleeps 24/7 unless he's called on. So
Because he's lazy.
I'm gonna
He's
start.
a cat. What did you expect?
once again, Spice's head
Exactly.
pokes out of the. You can just see like unzipping. There's just like a small circle where Spice's head pokes out, and his eyes are still closed, and he's asleep.
I'm gonna start like trying to mine that thing out of the ground so we can carry it back.
What do you use to mine it out?
Picks.
Your picks. Your picks bounce off harmlessly.
Okay, let's go get the black spider.
I mean, that's what he wants, right? So
Mhm.
Let's go get the black spider.
we have to take him.
We
to-
found what he wanted.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. How about
So why can't we dip our weapons again? Because we're gonna go fight the black spider.
I've got an idea.
When you dip your weapons in again, it doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
I've got an idea. You and me stay in
What
here.
one?
You and what? You and me stay in this room, and then they go get the black spider. How about
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll send Spice with them. I'll send Spice, and he'll sit on Mom's shoulders, and I'll look through his eyes, so it's like I'm there.
that? And Charcoal will sleep in your backpack for a minute.
So what are you doing exactly?
They're gonna go get the black spider, and Spice goes around her shoulders, and I see through his eyes, so I can see what's going on.
And you're gonna stay there.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
with Gabriel.
where are you going to take? Where are you going to go?
I'm staying here to last them.
No, what way are you going to take to get
that's
to?
the thing. Like we're gonna have to go.
There is
Go right
another
there.
unexplored region of the cave.
We don't want to go through the store.
What
Yeah,
are you
we
doing?
can't go back the way we came.
Well, we can try going up here. We're right here. Right now.
We're right
We
there.
could try going into this room.
Yeah, you could. We
Well,
could
we're
Yeah,
go.
there's a
Aren't we
hallway.
going all the
There's
way
a,
back here?
yes, there's a hallway leads off this way. There's a hallway that leads up this way.
Okay, you could go over there, then through.
And you have seen this
there.
room, but you don't really know this part. Like
Okay,
what
Yeah,
that-
and we
you don't
know that
what
there's a
is.
bunch of stuff
There are
dangerous.
there are 9
Yeah,
ghouls. No, 7.
on the
ghouls.
lower level.
Okay, so.
No, actually, they're up here.
Oh,
So
oh, that's right. Because we were down. We came in.
okay, so you could go through
Well,
here until you get to that room, then you turn to the right.
you could come this way, honey.
Again, you don't know what's beyond. Are you coming through into this room?
Do you want to go that way? Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
No.
Hang on. Into that room, which is So, that room does lead directly into Area 12. So you can take away Area 12.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Okay, go to area 11
Oh
now.
boy. That's not very good.
Well, it leads to the cave.
I'm gonna have my
So-
sword.
I don't know if that's
A
like-
blast furnace and a mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel dominate this large chamber. The furnace is cold and dark, but heaps of coal are piled nearby along with carts full of unrefined ore. The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide channel cut into the floor of the room, but the channel is dry. Passages exit to the west, south, and east. The empty channel exits to the north and east. More than a dozen withered corpses are scattered around the room. These slain dwarves and orcs are still wearing the remnants of their armor. Floating above them is a skull engulfed in green fire.
No! It's the thing from the mansion!
They don't know what you're talking about. This is what it looks like.
Turn around, just turn around.
So
Don't fight it! Don't fight it!
So all
There's
of,
metagaming!
all of
No!
you see this, right?
No, no.
Just turn around. Just turn
All so how many of you have gone into the room? Like, are you going to explore the room?
No,
as
we're
a party?
staying back.
Mm-mm.
Where's your back? I
It's
always
just
used to
But
It's
you have
spice.
spice. So you see this thing. So
You could see it because you're looking through
You're
spice.
looking
Yeah.
for Spice.
Turn
Can
around.
Spice say? I don't know. Does Spice talk to us? Or?
no, spice only
This
talks to him.
Cornelius doesn't know what this is either.
Cornelius doesn't know what this is.
Ethan, I can't say anything.
Yeah.
I can't say anything.
Let's just say in our other campaign we were in, we encountered this thing.
It's not fun. Just need to say that it's not fun at all.
You need to turn around. You need to turn around.
You're not too far away to like cast the message cantrip back to them and say, oh, there's a thing here.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. There's something.
We should have given them one of our settings.
What do you think?
No need to.
So do you
Is there
enter?
another path to take?
There is, but I'm going to need both of you to roll me a stealth check. So, like, if you are physically, do you want to stop at the entrance to the room and turn back?
I mean, as soon as we see that, I would think that we wouldn't just keep walking. I mean, you see a flaming skull that's floating in magical powers.
With red
You're not gonna
eyes.
just like go, oh, look at this room.
Yeah. This room is actually completely dark, but the skull lets off a lot of light, like as much light as Ethan's sword.
Yeah, no. I mean, we would have just like been right there.
So, all right.
I'm really hungry.
D20.
Yes, D20 plus your stealth.
What the heck?
7.
15.
Ooh, I think
Alright.
you're good. She's not.
I'm not gonna be good.
15.
7.
Let me see that guy. Your D20.
It's a piece of trash.
I'm gonna see mine.
As you walk into the room,
Nice knowing you.
Mine are trash.
you walk in
I'm a
and
widower.
you see the skull and you freeze and you begin to turn back, but you just aren't quite fast enough. You just barely manage to send a message back to them and tell them that. What do you tell them?
I tell them that there's a floating skull, a magical floating skull, and we need to turn back.
This
And
die is loaded.
as soon
It
as-
rolled 3 natural ones in a row.
Oh wow!
Back to back.
As soon as that happens, the skull whips around at you and it shrieks. "Ah!"
There's a bird trying to say.
Yeah, okay. That's just a bird.
And 8 dwarf corpses
Oh gosh.
crawl up from the ground,
Reanimate.
and they go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm running over. I'm
You
running.
don't know this. I know
She
this.
sent messages.
She said there's a floating skull. That's all she's.
"Tell me."
You can hear the shriek and the grunting and the groaning.
Okay, I'm running.
Alright, I zip out of I zip out of Spice and I
When
run.
you start running towards
I
them.
snap into Sonic.
Alright. Alright, so I will allow you all to do this. So let's see here, what time is it?
It's late.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And as the skull's eyes begin to glow orange and the zombies shamble towards you with Cornelius and Draco running up right behind you, that is where we're going to end for the night.
Kidding me? I wanted to smack it.
As the zombies reach towards you with their rotting hands and their lifeless eyes.
Ew.
And
I got this, guys. I got this.
Thank you for watching.